I borrowed my sister's car last weekend.
Whose car did you borrow last weekend?
Sam lent Nicola his stapler.
Who did Sam lend his stapler to?
Maite is going to borrow Natasha's skirt tomorrow night.
When is Maite going to borrow Natasha's skirt?
Yes, I can lend you some money.
Can you lend me some money?
I borrowed these books from the library on Wednesday.
When did you borrow those books from the library?
Lucas borrowed Tom's phone because his had no battery.
Why did Lucas borrow Tom's phone?
I'm going to borrow my wife's camera for the concert.
What are you going to borrow your wife's camera for?
Simon gave David the €80 he borrowed yesterday.
When did Simon give David the €80 he borrowed? I borrow my husband's umbrella every time it rains.
How often do you borrow your husband's umbrella?
The bank didn't lend Peter and Julia the money to buy a car.
Who didn't the bank lend the money to in order to buy a car?
I borrow Ruben's calculator when I need one.
Whose calculator do you borrow when you need one?
Yes, I would lend you my favourite book if you looked after it.
Would you lend me your favourite book if I looked after it?
I borrowed Susan's car yesterday.
Whose car did you borrow yesterday?
My mother didn't let me borrow my friend's clothes.
What didn't your mother let you borrow?
Sylvia borrowed €10,000 from her father.
How much money did Sylvia borrow from her father?